Hey there, I'm Eric Tennant, and welcome to another episode of Shoppable Madness. Alright guys, so I film a lot of videos out here in the garage and in different rooms of my house, so I want to add more lighting up here. For that, I bought some more of the Sunco 4-inch can lights, and I'll be installing them today. I have these lights installed all over my house. I have them in the kitchen, in my living room, my second living room. Got them in the guest bedrooms. I got them in my den. I got them in my printer room. Basically, they're pretty much everywhere. So, yeah, they're a very simple, easy to install light. I definitely like them because they're flush to the ceiling, not like that old days where everything was hanging down, all these weird cans and everything. So, it's much more modern. I like them a lot better. So, for this project, need a few things. I got my string. I got my wire. I, of course, have the Sunco lights that'll pop into the cans, and then obviously the can lights there. To be able to keep my line straight and everything for what I'm running these lights, I'm going to use a string, basically string it down, make sure everything's straight, and yeah, I'll be using tape to tape it to the ceiling. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, yeah, of course, a saw to cut a hole in the ceiling, and wada bing, wada boom. So the first thing for me to do is attach a string. Since I already have two lights up here that actually will line everything up real nice, I don't have to measure against the wall now. So this is definitely where I want to make sure everything is lined up real nice. So right against the center there, nice. All right, so installing two is pretty easy. I just put them where I wanted, but now that I want a third one, I definitely want to make sure I have these properly spaced from each other. So yeah, I got to measure this. Then the next thing you're going to need is a stud finder. Hey, I found one. All right, now we take our handy dandy stud finder and we're going to start probing around that area. Looking for a couple different things. For one, where are the studs? Which I'm not finding. Okay, that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right. Actually, that could be a huge problem if there's a firewall in between here and there. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna stick you guys up in there. All right. Upsy daisy. I can't tell. I'm gonna have to bring the camera down to be able to see. Let's get it good. Okay, let's bring it back. All right, now I just gotta review the footage. Nice, looks like I have a clean passage through there. Yeah, they just didn't insulate this half of it. Odd, but yeah, if anything, if I ever wanna put insulation up there, I can buy a cellulose blown insulation. I can take the light down and blow it straight through the hole. Anyways, now to find more areas in my house that I could add more insulation. Easy peasy. Okay, now I need to drop out my existing can and I need to pop this whole unit back out of here. They definitely go in easier than they come back out. Yep. There we go. And the reason I wanted into here is to get stuff into the electrical control box back here. So yeah, I need to get in there, wire that up, wire up to it. But before that, I gotta turn off the electricity so I don't send myself to Hades. And you want to get a box of these 3/8 fittings, and these go into the end of the unit to keep the wire secure and make it to code. So yeah, I would have a hard time showing this once my lights are off and everything, so I'll just show it right now. They have these little connectors, so you can connect one in and then you can chain one off of it because they got the 3 poles on it. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna add this in, and then I'm gonna wire in those 3 wires. All right, just gotta tighten down these screws now. And that holds the wire tension in, so nothing comes undone. And of course, I gotta put on the little gate again. All right, let's see if I successfully fish that over. I don't see her. Let's feel her. That's a wire, but not mine. Ah, dang it. Nope, not feeling her. Let's try going up a little higher. Unfortunately, nope. Try 2. Damn it. Try 2. I got a wire. Is it the right wire? Oh, maybe I got the right wire. Just reach up my attic and pull on a wire. Oh, nice. All right. Now I just gotta fish that up over. Nice. All right, and to keep it to code, you want to leave a little bit of wire slack hanging out. Let's go ahead and get my light there. Probably about like that, about 2 feet. And that's just for anytime anybody goes to work on it, they can actually pull the unit out and still be able to get to all the wires. Just like, maybe get up in there. Yeah, just like so. So the trick to this is to get all these tabs pulled to where not interfering with the hole here. All right, just like so. Nice. And now these tabs all get pushed, and they are what secure the unit up against the ceiling here. One of the tricks to get them really, really secure up against the ceiling is you push right there with a screwdriver, and that'll lock them in solid. So we got another one there. And yep, just like that. For the easiest part, installing the light bulb, it's just as simple as plugging it in and playing. Plug it in and play. All right, so push that up in there. Voila, nice. All right, let's see what it did to the lighting in here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely like that. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to put the 3rd light onto that side because there is a support beam in the way, but luckily, this is the side of the garage I do all my work on. That's just where I'm storing the bike, so that works. I want to thank everybody for watching. You can find a link for these down in the description below. There is a QR code over here for anybody on TV. By using that link or QR code, that definitely helps my channel out. I end up making a little bit of commission. So until next time, guys, take it easy. And yeah, this is a simulation, unfortunately. So computer in simulation.